Hey everybody, it's D Amazing here, bringing you a review of the Tamashii Thunder and Lightning effects, both the blue and the yellow color. Now, this review is going to be honestly very simple, because I'm just going to show you guys what it has to offer, let you know what's going on. So let's jump right into it. I put the blue up with all the parts attached to it, whereas with the yellow, I separated it so you can clearly see what's going on in separate parts. First, I'm going to go over the blue one. So with blue, I basically put it all together to show you what it will look like when you combine all the effects, which you can which you can normally use to attach to figures, hands, feet, waist, Tamashii stages, things like that. There's a base bottom. There are 3 tinier parts which are attached. There's a top piece also attached, and you can also take apart from the base. So I'm going to slowly take it apart so you guys can see what's going on. Now, I attached it the way I normally would, like other stuff, so I just kind of slid it across and slid it on. So there's going to be these little tiny parts, or openings. I'm going to switch the manual. So there's going to be tiny openings where you can attach the wrist of figures, feet, things like that. And it's honestly a mix between soft and harder plastic, where you can clearly see that this is soft, but down here it is actually a harder plastic. So please be careful and don't think that it's all hard and soft plastic in certain spots. They kind of give you a combination of the two. See, this is soft, whereas down here it is very stern and difficult. So they give you 3 smaller pieces. The top base, they also give you 1 more piece, which you can go and take it off at the top. Take it off at the top. And what's really cool is you can add a Tamashii stage part to it. So you can attach it to a stage. You know, hide it, not hide it, whatever you choose to do in your photos. Here's the real kicker. So you'll see this part here. If you just lift up the base, you get this whole extra part here. And that's actually pretty cool because, like I said, you can attach the larger part back on the top. Oops, sorry. Which is right up here. Like I told you, for the most part, with the exception of the attachment pieces, it is all soft plastic. So now you have an aura force. You can do the Star Wars, the electric field. You can do a generated field for Thor, or a certain magical railgun, whichever one you choose to do. And if you look closely right here, if I'm gonna see if I can zoom in for you guys. But there's an opening for a Tamashii stage. So there we go. There's an opening here for a Tamashii stage. So I'm going to show you guys one now. If you hear a noise in the background, that is my cat Ginger. She refused to be quiet for this review, so there's nothing I can do about that. So you can see, it can attach to a Tamashii stage. So now you have your aura force. Now, same goes for the bottom piece, and this is actually one of my favorite parts here. This aura force is, for the most part, all the trickled out points, which are still sharp, are made of soft plastic, which is very cool. And just like the rest, there is a part where you can attach it in the base, and voila, you have impact effect, lightning effect, ground lightning, the basis for other lightning. And what's cool is also, like, you know, you can switch it up, you can mix and match yellow with blue. So like I said, I separated the yellow already so you can clearly see what's going on, and it'll show you what's going on for the different ones. So I've attached it all around so you can see. And just also so you can know, I put it on a figure, which is Kikaida, to show you what it looks like on a figure. So it's also really cool. Normally I would attach the blue ones, but I already had them together. So these effects look really cool. I'm really enjoying it. If I had to give it anything, I would say definitely a 4 out of 5 or a 9 out of 10, whichever one you want to go with. But the main point is that the Tamashii effects have been more enjoyable, and they create a better scene to impact on your photos, your videography, to set up a display from HBA. It's been great. I mean, I really wish the parts for figures would have been also soft plastic, so you don't risk damaging the paint chip on, you don't risk damaging the paint on your figure or you know, you don't have some difficulty, because honestly you can actually hurt yourself, because even with the soft plastic parts, it's still very sharp. So please be careful. What else is there? Hoping I didn't forget anything. uh I wish you can kind of break it up into more parts, but there's nothing you can do about it. Obviously, Tamashii will only offer in 2 colors, so I would say buy more and paint them different colors for those of you that want different colors. But I'm pretty sure most people will go out and buy the Daytongs, which honestly I would advise against that unless you absolutely have to, because those things smell terrible. But again, 9 out of 10, 4 out of 5, whichever one you want to prefer with. But the Tamashii effects will always get my blessing. They have yet to disappoint me. And even people that don't normally even buy Japanese stuff have been really into it and really killing the game. Prime example is Slings. So hopefully, you know, more people will get into it. I got mine at the Japanese release. Got mine from Image, but they were only offering Japanese release. The American release is actually next month, so I paid a little more to have it faster. That's just me. But it's up to you guys. Do what you got to do. Have a good night. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment. I get back to you as soon as I can. For some reason, some people's comments aren't showing. I get the email for it, but I don't actually see the comments. So, you know, email me, message me. If you got questions, I've got answers. I'm better than Radio Shack. Later.